Road trauma on Australian roads costs us $27 billion every year. The media always focus on fatalities, but as we know, there are many people left behind, tragically injured with massive disabilities that can impact on their life, themselves and those of their families.
I'm Jarrad Ingram, and I sustained my brain injury on the 20th of May 2006. I was driving to my sister's place for a family dinner in torrential rain. I must have taken the bend too fast, crossed onto the wrong side of the road, the front of my ute clipping a telegraph pole, and I slung sideways into a tree. I sustained severe head injuries as a result of the impact, causing significant trauma to my head.
At the time, Jarrad came from the care flight helicopter, which I walked down with him from the helicopter. Within the first 2 hours, they said there was no brain activity. Devastating from that point.
Yeah, he had no broken bones, but the main trauma was in the head. He was what they class as a Glasgow index, which is how you rate people, goes from 15 and 3 is dead, and he was just on 3. So they said he was the closest thing to death that they had seen. The fluid was building up too much, so he had the shunt in his head. Because he played rugby, he was very fit in the strong in the neck and very strong in the shoulders. So they say that being young and fit like that helped him tremendously. And
there was no medication, no magic needles to get Jarrad right. Jarrad got where he is today by sheer determination over a period of 2 years, 7 months of which he was in hospital.
Having Jarrad on board with us has been a very positive experience. I think Jarrad's lifted the standard to a degree with what we expect from our door staff these days. For example, he goes out and he greets people at their cars, he opens their front door, and that's something that our guys never did in the past. And I noticed a few of them adopting that as one of their usual habits. And Jarrad is very good at making sure that he's the last person to say goodbye to people as well, which is important to us. He's the first hello, but he's the last goodbye as people leave as well, and he's becoming a real feature on our front door.
It took me a while to get out of the brain injury unit, but my rehabilitation didn't end there. This is why now I'm working at the Mittagong RSL Club, because it improves my speech and also my interaction with people. Remaining physically fit is also a huge part of my recovery, because staying physically active helps improve my mental focus.
Every set is just really good to watch, really motivates me, and he just keeps going. There's no stop button. He thinks he's got limitations, but you wouldn't know it, because he just wants to push past and improve, and it's a real pleasure to watch. I love training with him.
I've been in business now for 35 years, and the company is called Motivation Australia. When Jarrad Ingram came into my life, he made a huge difference. So we appointed him as an ambassador for Drive to Survive. That involves high school students. We also take Jarrad out into the corporate world. His story is so unique. For a person with a disability, he's not disadvantaged. He can make a huge difference, changing people's lives by motivating, telling them about the choices they make. It really is an absolute privilege to have Jarrad on our team.
It takes a brave person to expose their failures and their personal suffering, particularly in front of other people. Jarrad does exactly that. He could stay at home and do nothing, but he works tirelessly for the benefit of others. He has my genuine respect.
The brain unit was a significant turning point in my recovery. I owe them my life. There are so many people who have touched my life. I can't tell you just how much that means to me. Thank you all for listening.